Hey guys, thank you for being here again. Welcome to another tutorial. Today we are making this beautiful yet simple shawl. It is a triangle shawl, or some people call it a triangle scarf, whichever term you use. I am hoping that you're gonna make more of these together in the future. It is a very simple one. We are just using single variation of single crochet stitches. The materials we need to begin our tutorials are: I have a 4.5 millimeter hook, yarn needle, pair of scissors, and I'll be using these two colors, and it is weight number 3 yarn. It's nice and soft. I really like it. It's from Hobbii and it is 100% acrylic. So this will be the main color for the shawl, and this is the contrast. Here is the rough idea of how we are going to do our triangle shawl or scarf. This will be gray, and then we're going to have a little bit of that mustard somewhere in the middle, and then continue with the gray and finish up with the mustard. All right, let's begin our tutorial. We begin our shawl or tutorial with a magic circle. All right, so you're gonna wrap yarn around your 3 fingers, pull up a loop in 10. Let's do that again. And you chain 1. Okay, next we are going to make 3 single crochet within the circle. 1, 2, 3, and then you chain 2, 1, 2 chains, and then make 3 single crochets again. 1, 2, 3. So we are done with this, and then we get the loose end and tighten it up. And this is our first row for the triangle. Let's move on to row 2. I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work, and in the very first stitch here we are going to make 2 single crochet. This is how we increase our shawl. Okay, so we have our first increase. For this pattern we are inserting our hook, except when we are doing the increases, sorry, we are inserting the hook on the front loop. If you look closely, we have a V. This one, this is the front loop. The front loop is the one closest to you, and this is the back loop. So we will be inserting the hook just on this loop, the one closest to you. So we're going to do that in the next 2 stitches. Single crochet, and then again single crochet. Great. And remember, we have this chain 2 space. Here we are going to make a single crochet inside, and then chain 2, make another single crochet. All right, we are left with 1, 2, 3 stitches. So with these 2 stitches, we are inserting the hook in the front loop. 1, 2, and then we are going to make normal single crochet, 2 single crochet stitches in here. 1, 2, and this is our second row. Chain 1 and turn your work. We are going to make 2 single crochet stitches on the very first stitch. 1, 2, and then the rest we are inserting the hook in the front loop, still making single crochet stitches. Okay, we get to the chain space, then we insert the hook in the middle, make chain 1, sorry, single crochet, and then we chain 2, and then make single crochet inside, and then the rest we are working single crochet in the front loop until we get to the last stitch. The last stitch we make 2 normal double crochet. I think I'm making my stitches too tight. All right, and this is how it looks. You're gonna keep increasing until we get to a certain number of rows, then I will add the mustard color. Let's do this one more time. Chain 1, make a normal single crochet, 2 of them in the first stitch. Okay, next we are inserting the hook in the front loop. And then we are getting into the chain 2 space. We make a single crochet, okay, chain 2 and a single crochet in the same spot, in that chain 2 spot, and then insert hook in the front loop until you are left with 1 stitch. And then we make a normal single crochet, which means we are inserting the hook in both loops. First single crochet, second single crochet. I'll do this one more time with you. See, it's growing. 2 single crochet in the first stitch. Next, it's single crochet in the front loop. This is how much I have worked on the shawl. The same pattern both sides, so there's no wrong or right side. We're still doing the same thing. We are inserting the hook on the front loop only, except for the increase here and at the end or the beginning. Coming to the end of the row. Right, we're gonna make 2 single crochet on the very last one. Chain 1 and 10. I'm going to do the same thing here. 2 single crochet stitches in on the first stitch, and then from here it is inserting the hook in the front loop only. If you remember, or if you don't remember, this is the front loop. This is the top V of my stitch. This is the front loop. This is the back loop. Keep working on your shawl. If you are using one color, keep working until it is big enough for you. We are going to have some kind of a detailing towards the end of our shawl. I am going to add the mustard that I showed at the beginning at one point, so we'll meet at that color change. I have used up my first skein of gray. I'm going to do a color change, adding the color mustard. I'm only going to make just 5 rows of this using the mustard color. Okay. I'm joining the new color to make the last to finish up the stitch of this one, and then I'm going to chain 2 and turn my work. And I'm going to make a single crochet. Let me just cut this one off. I'm going to make 2 single crochet stitches in the first stitch, and I'm just gonna tuck this just to make it look neat. And we continue with our pattern, just inserting our hook in the front loop. I'm just bringing this one along so that I don't have to weave in ends after. If you are not using 2 colors for your shawl, You do not need this part. You just continue until we get towards the end, when we finish up with the mustard color. I'm only going to make 5 rows using the mustard color. Okay, so I'm going to do this and add 5 rows of this and then go back to my gray. After I'm satisfied with the size, then we will meet to make the edge with the contrast color. This is how the shawl looks like so far. I did my mustard color here, and all these rows is just one skein of yarn, so it's done. I'm going to add another color. I'm going to have the same number of rows here. I have 5 before I move back to the gray. Join the new color here. And turn my work. Make 2 single crochet on the first stitch, and then move back to our pattern where we insert the hook on the front loop. I decided to add this color because I thought my shawl will be big enough, and I'm not satisfied with the size right now, so I'm adding 4 rows of mustard and then add another gray to see how big it is. Once I'm satisfied, then we will meet again and finish up with a little detailing for the end of our shawl. Okay, if you are using one color, this doesn't if you are using one color, do not mind with the color change. I am done with the last gray part of the shawl. So you've got 2 stripes of the mustard color. We are going to do the last part of the pattern, and we are ending it with the mustard as well. Doing the last stitch before changing color. I'm gonna pull up a loop with the other color. Chain 1 and turn your work. And make 2 double crochet on the first stitch. Okay, so for this last part of the pattern, we will be doing single crochet in the back loop only. Okay, remember with the main part of the pattern we were doing the front loop. Now we are going back here we are inserting the hook on the back loop, the back V, so this one. Okay, it's gonna create a little nice ridge as well. So we are flipping things around on the last part of the